looking for somebody who could save him. Instead of searching inside for what they gave him, a strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a dace, I don't wanna place. I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you're in the
I had paused this part of the video just to show you guys that you have to remember sound is directional. Being that I have my speakers in the fairing, they're pointing towards my face and behind me. In my first video, I just had the speakers in my bags and they were pointing straight up into the atmosphere. So it was dispersing sound in a wider range. So that's why it may seem louder on the first video, but in person, I promise you, this bike is a lot louder. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds have put the work in, we got some work, man.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought, proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running now, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put it down.
Welcome back to CLD Services, CLD Cycles. I want to give you a quick explanation of why I went with the front fairing. After 55 miles an hour, I really can't hear my music in the back. And it's nice to have the music in the front because you don't have to turn it up as loud to hear it. So I have two 6.5s, two tweeters, and I got two pair of 8s in the rear. I'm gonna have my camera person come over. I'll show you my mids. I'm sorry, my lows, my woofers. These are the two 8s on this side. Modify the adapter plate in here. Repeat on the other side. Soundproofed all inside. And then I'll get my camera person to come to the front of the fairing and I'll show you. These are the 6.5s right here. And these right here are the tweeters. Because this is not an actual Road Glide, this is a VTX 1800 a converted fairing adapter. Now the fairing adapter comes from backyard air suspension. It bolts up to a frame just like a Road Glide. So from here on, it's everything Harley. All right. Now, I'm going to show you my old setup on my bags this way. My old setup was just the bags. I didn't have speakers in the front because I just had the 8s. I had the two 6x9s here and here, the tweeter, and a 6.5. Sounded great, but like I said, after 55 miles an hour, couldn't hear anything. Plus, I didn't like the hinge. I am tired of the hinge. This is the 13 down bags. These are the 14 up. 14 up, you just latch open. This one you have to do the teeter-totter. You guys know. So as far as where I get all my audio advice, when I did my first setup, I believe I got my advice from AMS Motorsports, and then where I got my newer system set up is from NVS Audio. West Coast style is great, I love it. But for the same amount of space that I was taking up in the bag, and the more bang as far as my glows go, NVS Audio will be my advisor when it comes to speaker setup. The gentleman that runs that business, his name is Carlos. He is very influential in the whole Bagger audio scene. Anybody that wants to get audio done, you don't even want to bother me, you want to go to him. All I do is get advice from him, and I did exactly what he told me as far as the lineup, what I needed. So NVS Audio is amazing audio sounding, and the West Coast, AMS Motorsports did a great job as well getting me my first setup. Regardless, everywhere I went, nobody in the central area that I have talked to and rode with or been around said they ever heard a system as clear and loud as mine. So this one still took the buck everywhere I was at. And then, of course, this one just a whole nother level. So either way, you can't go wrong. West Coast AMS, East Coast NVS, and I believe Mo from the candy shop. He also gives great advice and does great sound systems for the candy shop in, I believe it's Compton in LA. So that's my setup. If you guys want questions about everything, amps, DSP, how many amps, the battery, wiring, send those questions to my YouTube. I'll answer them. And then once you have those questions answered, if there's enough at the same subject, I'll just make a video of it. So let me know. Thanks.